Welcome to Fat Over 40. My name is Miles, and in this episode we're going to talk about breakfast. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a new film every single Friday. If you like what you hear, please give us a thumbs up. But more importantly, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you have breakfast? Now, it's often said that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I believe this to be true. I was a non-breakfast eater for many years. I think maybe a fag and a chocolate muffin with a coffee. That was what my breakfast was all about, and that had been about 11 o'clock in the day. Since I've been, working hard on my weight loss journey, I've incorporated breakfast, and it's now become a sort of habit, and I really enjoy my breakfast. So for me, my breakfast is egg whites and an egg on toast with sort of 3 chicken sausages, and I find that is, it's protein rich, it's got some carbs in it, and it really sort of sets me up for the day. Now, breakfast itself it is important, mainly for a few main reasons. So we're talking about sort of it kickstarts yourself into the day. It gives your metabolism the boost that it needs to get you going. It obviously gives you some energy to get on with the start of your day. There have been some studies that people that have breakfast are less likely to be overweight in general, and you've got to sort of think, you don't jump in your car and expect it to run without putting any fuel in it, so why do you expect your body to be any different? So it is very important to get your breakfast in. Now, having a high protein breakfast gives you some extra sort of benefits. So with protein itself, it helps you sort of be fuller, or have the feeling of being fuller for longer, and that's because it takes longer to break down the protein within your system. Also, you actually burn your body, in terms of your body breaking down the protein, it will burn more calories to process the protein than it would if you were eating carbs, for example. So there's an extra benefit in there in terms of burning extra calories. And I think when you think about it, protein versus carbs, you never sort of sit down and eat a bowl of eggs or sausages and think, oh, do you know what, I really could eat more eggs. But quite often when you have like toast or cereal, like carbs, you very often want to be going back for seconds. So there we go. So if you can, try and have a high protein based breakfast. And if you're sort of like, I hear a couple of people sort of say, oh, well, I don't really like cereal and I don't really like eggs. Well, traditional breakfast foods, you don't have to eat those for breakfast. You can eat any food you want for breakfast. So the main thing is that you get something into your system, not long after you've woken up. So get your breakfast in, that's what I say. Now, Melanie Hind, the Princess Ninja, she has set a plank challenge for the month of February. I have done my, I have planks within my current schedule. So I recorded the ones that I did yesterday. Now I do 2 types of planks within my routine. One is something called a front lean and rest. That's a sort of an upright plank on my hands, and then a side plank where I'm sort of on my elbow and off to the side. So I'll play you both of them. The one that Melanie's doing is how long you can hold a plank for. So you'll see from my video that I managed to hold one for 1 minute and 7 seconds, which is not a very long time, but my planks at the very end of a heavy arm workout, so I'm extremely fatigued with my shoulders when I do it, but I'll continue to do it now every week for the month of Feb, and we'll see how much I can build it to. So if you haven't checked out Melanie's channel, please pop across there and take a look. So there we go, breakfast, get your breakfast sorted. Now if you haven't seen last week's videos, then click here. If you've not seen the Grey Wolf videos, they are hysterical. You can click here to find them, and if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Now if you make one change this week, sort your breakfast out so you don't die fat.